This is a Headgum podcast.
Extra.
Tony, what shirt are you wearing?
Pixar.
Do you wish you were here with us?
I do.
Yeah, we wish you were here too.
This is what I don't like about being in Bama.
Have you made a
Friends.
new friend so far? How's it going? Just be yourself. Hey, I'm Tony. What's your name?
Oh, that's good. Try that.
How's that going though?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's people are really, really nice. It's more of like there's been a lot of travel, so I haven't really hung out with people. But I've met some people.
Yeah.
When you get older, it takes a little more time. Like when you okay, Kristen? Am I boring you?
Ugh. Well, you said when you get older, it takes time to make friends, and I was like,
But when you're like late 20s, early 30s, it's just like you have thousands of friends.
we have to record this. This is really valuable.
I'm going. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
And now it's like I'm cool with a solid 6 or 7 good friends. Like when I come to LA, I see you guys.
Yeah.
And I see my buddy Dusty.
Yeah.
And the guys, it's not like I had a ton of friends in LA.
Why was Dusty reposting bad reviews of Sketch?
They were reviews of moms thinking the movie's demonic.
Yeah.
Oh.
But why was he spreading that?
I think more just like because it's just ridiculous.
It was ridiculous, but I was like,
I don't even think they saw the movie.
All press is good press anyway,
Is that
as
right?
long as people are talking about it.
Yeah.
But I think we should, not that you need it, but I think Kristen and I should come up with a plan for Tony to make new friends.
Yeah.
For me, I think it's a hobby. I think you got to take up, you're volunteering at the botanical garden or kite surfing or, you're down at the aquarium shop, something like that.
Yeah, the thing is though, yes. But when you get older, and I've met some wonderful people, and we really do click. So I have really met some people. But when you being older in LA, like humor is a big, we connect making jokes and stuff like that. So when I find people that kind of have that sense of humor, it's nice.
Yeah.
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 I think
landing a joke. What a thrill.
and then people understanding it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all about energy. You were saying in your 20s you made lots of friends. Friendship takes energy. Energy is the key to everything successful in my mind.
Wow.
Can I write that down?
Yeah.
Did you write it?
I did not.
Yeah.
However,
Don't ask.
I would play devil's advocate in that yes, it takes energy, but I feel like when I was making friends in 20s and 30s, it was like, how many people can I get to know? Like, how many people can know me? And
That's ambitious.
How many?
Lot of energy.
But how many friends can I have? And there's not a real depth. I mean, some of them were depth, but it was more about quantity over quality, I think.
I had a birthday party when I was maybe a year or two out of college, and it was at my apartment, and I invited like everyone I knew, and like, I think, maybe 15, 16 people showed up. Not one woman was there. It was like 15 dudes in my apartment. I was like, this is not good. It turned into like a slam dunk contest.
Why do you think that was?
I was terrified I didn't have much experience with it growing up.
Because I remember when I first met Matt.
Oh boy.
It was like we were doing improv together. We were on an improv team, and I would go in for a friendly hug, and it was like I was touching a board.
Yeah,
your whole body
hard.
would be like, she's touching me.
Yeah,
and then and to the point where I was like, I stopped.
Thank you.
In fact, I don't think I've.
Thank you.
I've actually stopped pretty permanently.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Why did you do that?
I don't want people to know what the contours of my body are.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? That's
You think
my
that's what I
business.
was researching?
No,
I was
not
just
no.
saying, good scene, dude. See you next week.
Great scene. Let's hug.
I'm a hugger.
No, I think I'm just self-conscious about the shape of my body and don't want people to really
Caress it.
understand
That's
the
not what
reality
a
of
hug
it.
is.
But you would
Was Kristen trying to caress your body?
no one's saying caress. I'm saying like you would feel like the jaggedness of my shoulder blades and be like, ew. That's what I'm avoiding.
Oh, that's so sad.
Or I would.
Yeah.
Can I pitch something else though? I wonder because you've heard of the love languages. You know,
Mhm.
affection might not be yours. It might be something else.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch.
No, but seriously, like you usually give love the way you like to receive love. Like affection really isn't my. I like a hug, but it's not my. Mine is words. Like if somebody speaks something to me, I words are very powerful to me.
Yeah.
Over affection, I think.
Yeah. Mine is silence. It's interesting. No. I don't know what the answer to that is for me, to be honest.
Well, okay, let's list them. So we've got words of affirmation.
Oh, gifts, right? That's one.
Love languages.
Isn't
Yeah, it's
like
gifts.
gifts one of the
Oh,
languages?
yes. Sorry, gifts, words, affection, quality time,
Mhm.
and acts of service.
Service, yeah.
I'll take them all.
Yeah, they all sound
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Kevin?
Is inappropriate sex.
Yeah.
Inappropriate.
What about it? That's affection,
That's
right?
my love language.
That's my love language.
That's your love language?
Yeah.
Is that a love language, sex?
Yeah, it's affection.
Yeah. Physical affection.
You know what Tony said once about sex?
God.
I don't.
He said that in a marriage, sex is
Hang
just
on
one
now.
room in a house.
Well,
I said
that's
it's a
fine.
I like that.
It's a room in the
I
house.
liked it.
Yeah.
But I think our society makes it the whole house.
Mm.
And I think it's a room in the house in addition to many other things that are involved in a marriage.
Sounds
Yes.
like it's Kevin's living room.
Yeah.
Living room, bedroom,
Kitchen.
backyard, kitchen.
Backyard.
Backyard.
Front yard.
No, I appreciated when you said that.
What's
I just
yours,
feel-
Kristen?
My love language?
Yeah.
I think it is words, actually.
I
But Rich's is service. Like that's how
Rich
he
is
shows
definitely
his
service.
love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
I'll never feel it because mine is words. So
Mine's
just
is
kidding.
words too, and my wife's is also acts of service. which
But
is
isn't this a false sort of diagram of how people want to be loved? I think it's like some pop psychology gobbledygook. I mean, the human soul is infinite, and
Well, it is until it gets stuck behind those jaggedy shoulders I'm feeling.
yeah. Well, you're not feeling them, so
No, not anymore.
Yeah. you never have, never will.
Oh, you smooth them out when you become the board.
yeah.
I do hear you though. It's like you're right. It's much more complex with that, but it's an interesting guide because I think a lot of people resonate with it. Where it's like, oh yeah, I do love to encourage. I like to be. I think you're so. I like words, and so when words are said to me, they're very powerful.
Yeah. Well,
Tony, you're a very nice man.
you are such a
He's
considerate
melting.
person, and this framing that you have, which you do you, but that it's codependent, and part of it maybe is, maybe I've said this before, but it's also compassion, know, and that is
empathy.
That is not something that everyone has, and I'm grateful.
I do
that you
appreciate
share it
that.
with me.
I've been trying with my therapist. I've been trying to kind of.
How long have you
differentiate
been
it.
with your therapist?
This one?
It's me.
2-3 years. It's Matt.
Yeah.
But
Dr. Matt.
I have been trying to differentiate that because I think it gets into codependency when it's somebody else's situation so overwhelms me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it shouldn't. You should have that boundary. Be like, hey, I can have empathy, but then I can walk away and not let it affect me so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably a a difficult skill to master, though.
But don't you think every kind of gifting we have can go dark? Where it's like
You can clean the house too much.
Yeah, but like empathy can lead into, codependency and
can't give too many gifts.
Yang, baby. What?
Can't give. You can give too many gifts where it's like I'm smothering this person. Is that what you mean? Like,
or you give them the story about the A-list movie star who was wooing the other A-list movie star, and he said, "Come, have you ever fed a baby mountain lion ice cream?"
Mm-hmm.
You've heard this story.
Sure.
No, I have not.
And then she's
it's Dabney Coleman.
And then she's like on the set, and the next day a trailer comes in and an animal trainer, and they're like, "Right this way, miss," and gives her an ice cream cone to feed a baby mountain lion ice cream.
What? Yeah. And that's
We've
apparently
all heard this.
I have not
Romeo
heard
and
this.
Juliet.
yeah.
I'll tell you who it is
Off mic.
later.
Oh man.
Wait, sorry. I have not heard this. So like she feeds the mountain lion ice cream and then what happens? She gets killed?
No, and he's like, "Isn't
She gets
that
creeped
great?"
out.
And it's just too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's like, "I'm good," and then she went
Oh, I
and
see,
married
I
a
see.
different A-lister.
Mhm.
Got it.
And they're
Yeah, I
no
need-
longer together. So maybe she just
Dropping a
maybe she
lot of
should've stuck
clues
with
here.
The other one. I
I
am right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's clear who it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty Googleable, I would imagine at this point.
Matt, what do you think your wife's love language is?
What are the
Even though you-
choices
even-
again?
Even though you think it's gobbledygook.
Words.
Service, words.
Quality time, gifts, physical touch.
And inappropriate sex, according to Kevin.
Wrong.
Inappropriate sex. That's
That
hers.
was-
What is that? Is coming right out of Tony's brain. Inappropriate.
No, I thought that's what you said, Kev. What did you say?
I said, yeah, my answer was inappropriate. So yeah, you're kind of fusing it. Inappropriate sex. Yeah.
I would say acts of service is probably up there in words,
Yeah.
She's not that much into gifts,
Neither is Martel.
Yeah.
Martel's not into that.
Doesn't stop me, though.
It sure doesn't.
Here's another bracelet. Throw it in the trash if you hate it so much. Stuff like that.
What is the best gift that you are the most proud of that you gave her?
Oh,
You're-
I
if you're
know
like
the answer to
myself.
Earbuds.
that.
Sorry.
No, on her 30th birthday, I
Oh,
gave
yeah.
her a tambourine with her portrait painted on it, along with Stevie Nicks' portrait painted on it. It was like some woman in Scotland made these
Good.
on Etsy or something, and I found them, and Liz is a big Fleetwood Mac fan. And then for her 40th, I wanted to get another one, but with the kids' portraits on it as well. And that woman stopped, as our guests have, returning our emails. But I tracked down another portrait artist in LA and pitched her on this idea. And she was like, "I can't do that's too silly." But I was like, "Come on, please." And she said, "Okay." And yeah, made
I don't
that.
think
That's
I've
cool.
seen that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll show it to you.
Well, what are you gonna do for her 50th?
I guess a
drum?
tambourine with my portrait on it. I don't know.
Yes,
I don't know.
that's
She's
okay.
she's so young. We got plenty of time. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Kristen, I feel like you give really good gifts and you love to like host people and order food and all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm getting better at that. That's a skill that I'm like learning in my adult life.
What is?
Hosting people and stuff. I will say that for the best, I was thinking about Rich a couple nights ago. Like sometimes things just float back to you and you realize like how lovely they are in retrospect. But like when we were going to Canada during COVID, we were like the first show. Mysterious Benedict Society was the first show to
Yeah.
but long story short, he wanted to make sure that he brought like this pan to Vancouver and got these groceries because he wanted to cook us this chicken a la king recipe that his mom used to make. And like he wanted to make sure that we had a really cozy, lovely home cooked meal our first night in Vancouver, and it was just like real. I don't know. It was just a very thoughtful, lovely. He's a good husband.
Mm-hmm.
He's a really good guy.
He really is. I've been the beneficiary of his goodness many times.
Yeah, and it's not just his food. He's a good bartender too. He makes
Very
good.
good. Wait, but he packed a pan to Canada?
Yeah, because we were staying at an Airbnb, and you just never know. Like,
Yeah.
he wanted to bring a good pan.
Well,
Yeah.
your first Airbnb in Vancouver was kind of rough.
It was really rough, and so
How rough
that
was it?
like the plumbing broke, and it was raining, of course, and Rich had to go take a shit outside in the rain in the backyard, kind of.
Oh no, that's not good.
But we got through it.
Yeah.
And then, anyways, but okay, so what are we talking about? Something interesting? I forgot.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit more trivia.
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 This one is true or false. The heaviest avocado ever recorded is over 5 pounds.
True.
False. False.
That
I think it's heavier.
is true.
Tony,
True.
the answer is true. It is 5.6.
Isn't that interesting? What else weighs 5.6 pounds? You know,
what does that? Doesn't seem
the
like a
human
lot.
heart. No, that's probably a Haas, you know.
Yeah, that's a Haas.
Yeah.
Are you guys guac fans?
Who isn't these days?
I love it. Rich makes a good guac.
Do you remember your first avocado? I didn't have avocados growing
No,
up.
of course not.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
called them like dragon eggs or something like
Oh,
that.
they did?
They had
Who
some
did?
crazy name.
I love that.
Well,
We were
they
eating-
kind of look like dragon eggs.
You're darn tootin'.
Wait, dragons aren't real, so I don't. Okay.
It was a pleasant colloquialism. We ate artichoke growing up every once in a
So
while.
did we.
Are you telling me that the pit of an avocado might just be a dragon embryo?
Yeah. That's
if we
possible.
let it ferment.
Yeah. I saw your friend Scott's pantry, and it was chock full of hearts of palm.
Yeah.
I've never this
It's
is a guy, a friend of Kristen's, and a nice guy I know too. I didn't know this about him, and I don't want to out him, but he buys hearts of palm in bulk.
In bulk.
That's fascinating.
That's
to
got
me.
to be a childhood thing.
Yeah. Yeah. He had heart surgery when he was 2 years old.
Oh, so it's a heart thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Trivia.
Oh man.
Next question.
Nobody should have to talk this long.
No, we're doing great.
How old is the world's current oldest living person?
No, I
Okay.
think it doesn't matter what we say. It's a lie because these old people lie about their births.
Yeah, flag on the play, because
Yeah.
there's a whole
thing.
movement
Yeah.
about people living in blue
Yeah.
zones, and
I read that article.
Yeah, you read this?
New York, you get New York Magazine too?
maybe you guys have read this in the New York Times,
We read
but
that.
apparently people are just lying,
They're lying.
or
they
there's just
want to
not,
feel special.
or it's just poor record keeping. But either way, I'm down to eat more olive oil, and it's all just like
Yeah, I'll eat olive oil.
yeah.
You can put olive oil on vanilla ice cream. It's not so bad.
Yeah. Those types of flavor. I'm like, well, they're like, it's not bad. I'm like, well, it's not good.
Yeah. But if we're going to guess this, even though it's fake, who faked it the longest? C, 119-year-old.
I'd say 116. I also have had olive oil ice cream. If you guys had olive oil ice cream, it's very good.
You ever had vanilla? That's good too. God damn it. C, 119. Final
I'm
answer.
saying C. Tony's saying B.
Okay,
B.
we have
What are
A.
you saying, Kevin?
I'm saying A, 111 years old.
Well, that's probably the answer.
Because you
Let's
can
see.
see the answer.
I cannot, but the answer is B.
Oh, Tony.
116.
Tony on a hot streak.
Golly.
I'm on a good streak today.
Would you want to live that long? I
No.
guess so.
There we go.
My grandfather lived to be 101, and he wasn't like, I want to die.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
What would you say is the ideal age you would like to die?
Oh,
69.
So macabre.
Is it?
48. 69. I don't want to die next year, guys.
But I don't think anybody, unless you're in a ton of pain, you're like, let's just ride. Like, your life can be so small, and all you do is take a nap and wake up and maybe eat a little bit. But
Yeah, that's true.
I
think
think
it depends on your brain too. Like some people are bored and just want out.
ugh,
Some people can keep their brain tickled by things. I feel like if I wasn't in pain and had the energy, still key to be a little bit active, I could go to 148.
wow.
But
Wow.
I would need to.
You'd be lying.
Yeah, I would need to be able to read a book, to start a painting, to
Mhm.
do all the little dabbly hobby type things.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to just be what so many people who get old just sit in front of the TV.
A lot of good
I
TV to
I
watch, though.
cannot be that person. I won't be that person.
But
No.
Those
What-
people want to die.
do you see yourself, could you be content in a retirement? Like, what would a retirement home look like for us? You know, like in my grandparents' one, it was all like playing music in the hallways of like the boogie woogie bugle buff and company, you know. And for us,
It's like but a good one's like a cruise ship where there's
Yeah.
activities and then you have your
Tony's
meals.
ready. Tony,
I'm ready.
yeah.
It's like a Club Med.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He's ready.
yeah.
I enjoy it. You're surrounded. Here's the thing, Martell and I were talking about this. Some people nowadays get like 4 or 5 couples, and they kind of form a little community.
hmm
And then when they get older, they have like they've had people come in to take care of them.
Yeah. My grandparents' retirement home, you go down to the dining room for meals, and they would just, deride the other old people there and be like, oh, there's that one. He's no good. And, his
Yeah.
pants fell off the other day.
Yeah.
That gives you some juice for
community.
life, to
Yeah.
talk trash about
I
your
worked at one
neighbors.
for a year.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
and it was a lot of the energy they got from shit talking was
Yeah.
a lot.
It was
Yeah.
fueling
Yeah.
the place.
Yeah,
I like gossip too.
it's fun.
I would
clearly
say
you were
like
talking
you're-
about the mountain lion.
Huh?
Clearly, because
yeah.
you were talking
Yeah.
about the
Yeah.
mountain lion.
I mean, during COVID, I would say one of the down points for me was you
No
couldn't get any gossip because no one was
Yeah.
hanging out.
Yeah. you
I couldn't be like, did you see what she said about that? Because I never saw her.
Have you accidentally gossiped about someone and then they heard it or something? I was in an email yesterday where someone was kind of shit talking someone and accidentally CC'd them.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's one of my worst
Oh.
nightmares.
Yeah.
What
I'm
was
sure
the
I
shit talk?
have.
What was the specific?
It was about a work thing and basically saying like, be honest, do you think this is good? And implying like it's not, and then CC'd the person.
What did the person say?
They didn't say anything.
Ooh.
The person who they asked did not know that the person that the original person was talking about was CC'd. So they were like, it's okay. I would change this, that, this, and that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that
So they
doesn't
passed the
seem-
test.
That actually doesn't seem that bad.
Were they talking about our podcast?
I CC'd you guys. It was
Yeah.
me and I CC'd you
Be
guys.
honest. Does this need to be a podcast anymore?
Yeah, this is
Just be an email.
right where we need to be.
But I have a fear of that. Like I always check the text,
Me
the
too.
top of the text, to absolutely make sure I'm sending it to the right people.
Because you're constantly just throwing people under the bus.
Well, I have been in situations where I actually send it to the group rather than sending it to specific folks.
Yep. You can unsend
Ugh.
text though now.
but you got to do it
can?
quick.
You do it quick. That saved me because I unsent one and then I just flooded the group text with other stuff, hoping the person wouldn't see it. I think it worked too.
Because there's a record of this text has been deleted. That's what you're trying to
Yes.
erase?
Yeah.
What
You're
was
just
your
sending.
text? What did it say?
I was calling someone in the group like a big baby.
Ooh.
Was it
Oh,
the
that's-
same person?
I wish, no. This is a different person. And I didn't
Yeah,
say their
that's an
name
ouch.
directly, but it was pretty implied. Like any context, you could probably guess
Mhm.
that it was meant for a side group text, which is a fun part of group text.
Whew. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just got to be careful.
Yeah.
You got to be
I'm a little
careful.
worried because I'm not really in any side texts.
Oh, you're not in any group text?
And no, none of those either.
You're not
So
in
you would
one.
not-
You're not in any group text?
We're in one.
Yeah.
Oh, is there a
Yeah.
side text for this one?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Who's the big baby?
But I want to thank our listenership for being with us on this ride, and we've learned so much from you. And please keep those comments and likes coming. It's
Yes,
been
tell your friend.
yeah.
Your friend.
Tell your big baby friend.
Tell your adult friend that you just met.
Yes, that likes to play Scrabble.
Yeah. And just keep on being yourself. I think that's
You only get one chance to be yourself.
Yeah, but don't you hate though when you grew up and somebody said that to you and you're like, what do you mean be myself?
yeah.
But I get when
'Cause
somebody
you
is
never tried to be someone else.
No, that's what I'm saying. But now when I'm older, I can see what someone was trying to say to me because I was
Oh.
probably like in performance mode. But now I get it. Like, I get it when someone says, yeah, just be yourself.
I've
'Cause-
told you about the fake voice I spoke in during 6th grade.
No.
No.
I was anxious about puberty and my voice wasn't changing. And the only way I remember I was doing this is my 6th grade teacher was like, why are you talking in that fake deep voice? I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. But now I worry, especially listening back to this. I'm like, is the tone of my voice something that I have, created? Is it something that I don't know what the word for that is, but is it not the organic timber that is if I engineered myself to sound like this, and that gives me concern. But here I am.
Oh, so you think originally your voice might have been
I
different.
might have just
and
talked like
because of-
this. I don't know where else it would go, but
Okay, first of all, let me just say that you're not that powerful. And
to change your
yeah.
own physiology.
Yes.
Interesting.
and if you were doing it, it would be so much work. Like it's like you would
Yeah.
have, you know what I mean? Like
it would slip sometimes.
you thought you have you got one muscle on the side of your voice box is
Uh-huh.
a little stronger than the other and it's pushing it deeper.
I bet people can do that. I don't know.
I don't know. That's so funny. I wish I would have known 6th grade Matt.
Yeah.
Talking like
How are you
all
guys
day
doing?
long, like all the time.
I don't remember doing it. I just remember being called out for it and being like, yes, I have been doing that.
Wow, I love that you had the self-awareness to see it.
Yeah, no, but in the moment I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
My
Aw.
dad did that once at a restaurant, and my sisters called him out in front of the waiter.
He was like, excuse me, sir.
yeah.
May I see the wine list?
And my sisters were like, why are you talking like that?
Shut up. Don't embarrass me.
I
Jeffrey.
thought babies came out the butt in middle school.
They don't. They come out the vagina.
I mean, it's
I did.
so close to the butt, and sometimes it rips all the way down to the butt, so you're not
Yeah,
totally wrong.
that's not good.
Yeah. I also thought you had to pee in a girl to get her pregnant.
Nope.
Where,
That also
where
false.
on the girl? Where on the girl in your imagination? Were you
Well,
peeing
I think when I got to a certain age where I saw that, okay, so that's inserted in that. And then I
28.
thought, well, then I guess you have to, because they were always talking about sperm, and I was like, well, I guess that's like pee.
Yeah.
and you
'cause-
were in middle school?
I was probably like 5th, 6th grade because I never had the talk.
Yeah.
I remember seeing pages of like a hustler torn out on the floor of the ice rink and being
That's
like,
traumatic. by the
oh
way.
my God, that's what's going on.
That's kind of trauma to the brain, seeing that kind of stuff.
Well,
It was time. I needed
saw
to know.
porn when I was way too young.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And
Yeah.
she was getting it a lot from different angles.
It was a moving
Yikes.
image you saw?
Yeah.
It wasn't like a magazine or something. It was
No.
a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Isn't it
It's a lot
amazing
to
you still
handle.
remember that? I think that's how traumatic I think that is for those kind of young brains.
Yeah.
I know. And the problem is now with the internet, I
Oh,
think
man.
everybody's, you know what? Let's end it there.
See you next week.
That was a Headgum podcast.